All right, welcome to NYCC.com. We here with the Fly Guy family. Your names are?
L.O. Flow Hot, your boy Young Low.
Yeah, man.
It's your boy Jay Ready, the young microphone fan.
It's your fly general Finesse Riley on the track, man. We get it up, we get it in.
All right, so Fly Guy family, I see y'all a group. I haven't really seen any groups in hip hop in a minute. So what y'all think as far as like the status of that, like being a group, trying to come out, get your deal on, you know?
Well, the difference is with us, with the Fly Guy family and a lot of movements is FGF as an organization, we got a lot of solo artists that's combined with us, but by popular demand, people would love to see a FGF album. Whereas we're working on our solo projects right now to get some spins on the radio and really get a deal, really get a situation. But we all speak for ourselves when we say that if it's in demand, you will see a FGF album come real soon.
Okay.
And if other things is in demand, then you will see a Jay Ready or a Low or Finesse Riley project just to kick off the movement, really just get us branded.
Okay, so basically you saying it's like y'all all solo artists, but y'all came together as one. You know, like Voltron, y'all came together as one, just to get the money, get to the money, and then if they just want Jay Ready, or if they just want Low, y'all rock with that, but y'all still Fly Guy fans.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right. So just tell me a little bit about yourself. Like, how did it start? Like, how did y'all get together? How'd y'all meet up, or how did that happen? Like, how did the Fly Guy family come together?
A lot of mutual family first and foremost. The way we really brought Fly Guy family together was like this. All started from a trip to the barbershop. We was already all artists on the come up, but we just decided that we needed a brand to really stamp us, kind of like how Hov did with Rockefeller, how DNY did with Rough Riders.
Okay.
So we figured we needed something that could really define us. And the first thing that came to mind, one of the first ideas that came to mind, our man Mr. Perfect, you're not right here right now, but shout to Mr. Perfect, FGF in the building. He was like, yo, we should call ourselves the Fly Guys. We let it marinate. It sounded good. We thought of other ulterior ideas, but then we just started branding it on records. And out of nowhere in the freestyle, you just started hearing Fly Guy family taking off.
Okay.
That was it.
That's what's up, yo. I respect your hustle, man. You know what I mean? Definitely. So, let me ask Jay Ready a question. Jay Ready, I know you from the streets. So, you Rakim's nephew, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how does it feel like you being like under Rakim, like, you seeing Ra, from back in the days as a little kid, coming up, and like now, like, you like, I don't want to say you in his shadow, but I know you come to him like, yo, Unc, look what I got. You know what I mean? Like, how's that like coming up? You know what I mean? Like in the neighborhood and everything.
To me, it's more like a blessing than anything. You know what I'm saying? It's more like it's blood. That's just how it's supposed to be. So it's a blessing. I feel like I'm gonna follow his footsteps well, and that's, you know what I mean. I'm just made here. I'm here to do that. That's what I'm here to do.
Okay, well, I didn't mean to blow you up or nothing, but I just wanted to know like how would that feel, like coming up like that. So let me ask y'all individually. Look, who were your influences, like in music?
Coming up in the game, I basically was inclined to not only just rap, but even as a kid, in the crib, Mom Dukes, Pop Dukes, they was always playing the Mike Jackson records. You know what I mean? Phil Collins, Boy George, all that real music. You know what I mean? In regards to, and plus Latin music, cause I'm Haitian. You know what I'm saying? So we from the West. My parents from the West Indies style, so my Haitians. So from there, my brothers and sisters put me on the rap music, and I was into everything. I was into that West Coast, the Dre and the Snoop. East Coast, I was into all of that. You know what I mean? The Diggable Clan, the Tribe Called Quest, the Public Enemies. And as rap grew, we grew. But we see as LI Cats, we studied the game. So it's like I've always had an open ear to everybody's music. I never really knocked nobody, like even when Cash Money moved in. You know what I mean? Shout out to the South, because they doing it real big,
Shout out to them,
I mean, because they been here, you know what I mean? When we was bumping to the 69 Boys and Doodoo Brown back in the early 90s, they were still here, they still had the impact. They wasn't just as wavy as they are now. But my musical inspirations come from everybody that ever really tried to do their thing. Like, I really had an open ear to all hip-hop.
A lot of stuff. What about you, Jay Ready?
Yeah, me personally, like Lo said, like all the old school cats, definitely like motivational, but even new cats, even cats that are out now that's doing their thing, like as much as the game's watered down now, like I look up, like I see niggas like Soulja Boy, I respect their grind, I respect
his hustle,
so that shit kind of motivates me and makes me want to do what I do.
Okay, what about you, Phil?
Yeah, same, basically what they were saying, man, just captivating different artists, man, like, it's good, it's a good thing.
All right, so are there any artists that, like you like to work with, or you hope to get on a song with, or anything like that? Like,
I'll say this, man. We grew up in the era when the East Coast really had it. So I'll say this, man. Shout out to the Diplomat movement. Shout out to the D Block movement, G Unit. Bad Boy. Shout out the whole movement. The list goes on. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the movements down south that's doing it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to DTP, So Icy, CTE. Like we willing to work with whoever will be willing to work with us. Because at the end of the day, there's multiple things that's in my CD deck on a regular basis. You might hear me bumping that new Rick Ross or that new Jadakiss, but then you might hear me bump that 50 Cent is the Future, that old school mixtape, because that's where a lot of our hunger was built from. Or I might bump throwing that camera on Confession of Fire.
That was my shit.
Stuff, you know what I'm saying?
I feel me? That Cam shit was
so shout to the industry because it's about making music. Yeah. A lot of cats they beef, but it's all good competition. But at the end of the day, we willing to make music with whoever's willing to make music with us, and not just on the rap level, but on the R&B level too. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the R&B acts out there doing their thing too. We willing to work with whoever will be willing to work with us, because at the end of the day, the product will be crazy.
All right, so it's 3 of y'all. So how do y'all come up with y'all with the meal? Like how y'all get y'all food? Like it's 3 different minds. So like how do y'all combine together and make that food? How y'all do
That's
that?
what makes it hella, because it's like, you know what I'm saying, we could just be in the room, just chilling, just freestyling, and we'll just be playing around, and one of us will come up with a hook, and boom, from there, my verse is done, Nessa's verse is done, like, we just vibe together well, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
So
the beauty of
magic happens.
After that, put out, if you listen to the Rise of the Empire mixtape, it sounds like a movie. It sounds like a movie on CD. It sounds like an album because we all brought hooks to the table. He brought song concepts to the table. He brought song concepts to the table, and so did I. So when we agreed upon certain things, you see the format of records and how it's so easy for us to just piece together our verses once the song is formatted because we trust each other. And if there's anything that needs to be tweaked on a hook or anything like that, we're not afraid to use each other's opinions.
The difference between us and a lot of people, we keep it real with each other. If your verse ain't hot, you might have to sit out on that one. You might not be on that one. We just don't co-sign just to co-sign. It's got to be hot. And it's got to be up to the caliber of what we're trying to do.
All right, so like, what would you call, like, what's your style? What's your style? Like,
for my opinion, I would call my style I would call myself the aggressive one. The last minute draft pick, you know, the game saver. You feel me?
So you hit that little shot at the end when it's like 3, 2. Oh, he splashed on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the position I play. The anchor man.
All right. So what about you, Jay? Ready?
See me, like I'm real universal with my style. Like they call me Mr. Radio Ready. I mean, I know how to make a good hot record, and I can keep it street too, and I cater to the ladies a lot. Like my style is kind of, you know what I mean? It's kind of balanced. It's got a good balance to it.
Okay. What about you?
Me, I'm just make that quality sound, man. That all year round.
Okay.
Some people can vibe to. Everybody, adults, kids.
Okay.
Everybody, man. That's why I got family.
All right. Well, that's really it. That's all I really wanted to ask y'all. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate y'all coming through. You know what I'm saying? It's welcome to NYC. Fly Guy family. I want y'all to shout out, you know, where cats can see your music or, you know, get at you.
You can go to myspace.com/FlyGuyFamily. You can check me out, myspace.com/ready.
MySpace.com/lyrical-low, LYRICALLO.
You can hit myspace.com/Finesse Riley, that's FYNESSRILEY.
If you hit the myspace.com/FlyGuyFamily, you can get to all of our pages.
Definitely, y'all definitely want to get to all of them. You don't want just one, you want the whole family. You know what I'm saying? Fly Guy family.
We got new stuff coming all the time, new videos coming soon. Me personally, I'm dropping my Dolo mixtape. It's called The Welcome Mat.
Okay.
It's dropping May 27th, so y'all might want to check it out. It's going to be on thatpip.com.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be on my MySpace, so y'all can check it out.
Wave of the future.
Oh, definitely. I'm definitely going to check it out. So, that's really it, man. Welcome to NYC.com. Welcome to NYC TV. Y'all with me, Low and Low. Jay Ready, my man over here. What's your name again? Finesse Riley. I didn't want to get it up, but Finesse Riley, Jay Ready, Low number 2 or Low number 1, whichever one comes first. That's really it. Welcome to NYC. That's it.
You have now tuned into the Flyers.